This place is stunning. W Brickell, wow. I mean, look at this place. They just do 360s all day. If you're looking for a pool scene, I can't even imagine how cool this is in the summer. And as I turn around right now, I mean, just look at that. And there is a ubiquity, just a ubiquity of places to sit. So I'm gonna walk back in. I'm eating dinner right now at ADDiKT, which is their restaurant bar. Can't wait to come out here and just take some real video for you guys. Let's go in and eat, and then we'll come back here tomorrow. In my room at the W Miami Brickell. You never know how these corner rooms are going to be. We've been burned before, and we are not burned on this one. In terms of sequence, this has been the best sequence of hotels I've had during any trip. London this year was pretty good. We're at the W Leicester, and then we went to the JW Marriott, but those were only 2 hotels. We never went to a third. We hit the hat trick today and this week. The Hotel Arsht, and then the ADDiKT, and then the W Brickell. I mean, look at this room. I just got here, haven't even turned on all the lights yet, and I'm not gonna do a full room tour right now because I'm starving. I'm famished. I can barely articulate these words. Let's go upstairs. Apparently the 15th floor on this hotel has everything on it. Apparently it has the gym, it has the spa, it has the pool, it has a restaurant. I was gonna do an episode of Pizza Detective. Frankly, I don't even have the energy for it. Let's get upstairs, let's get some sustenance, and then let's go back and tour this room. When I saw this hotel online, oh look at it, it's got a balcony too. When I saw this hotel online, I was unsure about the pastel colors. And I must say, they pulled it off. They have pulled it off. All right, but we're not doing a room tour now. Let's go get some food. Let's see what the menu is like. There always seems to be like a burger on the menu and something like that, but let's go check it out. All right, so we're up here at ADDiKT, and this place is absolutely beautiful. Let me show you what I got. So we went with the red beet tzatziki. Okay, look how beautiful that is. This looks very interesting. Of course, had to go with the W cheeseburger. Can never go wrong with that. And also went with the Miami pizza. It's not here yet, but it is pineapple and then pork belly. And if you're curious what this is, the double cheeseburger is, it's a double cheeseburger. So it's a ½ pound bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and then secret sauce. It's hard to get the pita bread on here because it's so thick, but I'm really enjoying it. The color is beautiful. I mean, look at the coloring on this. And also very light, very refreshing, and very, very fresh. It's a great starter dish. The burger, it's above average. Cooked medium, as you can see. Has a good lean to fatness ratio on it. The secret sauce really isn't that discernible. It's really, really light, but it has kind of a bit of a chipotle feel to it. But overall, good. It's good. All right, so the pizza came out about 10 minutes later than the food, so I guess we'll treat it as dessert. Typical hand tossed. And again, this is the Miami, which is grilled pineapple and mojo pork belly. Y español es muy malo. All I know is that this is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Blazing hot. Lots of cheese. Looks to have great proportionality on it. A little bit of buttering on the crust. No slice left behind. Even though that pizza was the worst of the 3 dishes at ADDiKT. I'd say number 1, double cheeseburger. Number 2, the beef tzatziki. Number 3 was that pizza. The pizza was too doughy and too bland. Frankly, I've had better at Domino's. But how cool was ADDiKT? ADDiKT was awesome, and I can see why it is eponymous. True to its name. It is true to its name because I can hang out there all the time. The views, the way it was connected to the pool. How cool was that pool? With the infinity pool, there were 2 or 3 of them, and you could step down and overlook Miami. This W place is quintessential cool. All right, let's get to this room real quick. It has a lot going on for it. I like the microwave. It does have a mini fridge, wet bar. Has enough stuff in here to be dangerous when you walk in. I like that. Let's get on to this bathroom. Segregated bathroom, double vanity, cool glass, floor to ceiling windows, and the pastels are working for this room, right? The really interesting marble tile. You have black, white, and then the green. Very Miami. Nice soaking tub right here. Very deep. I mean, marble. This thing is very, very high quality. Nice elongated mirror. Good acoustics in here. Great fit of materials and great quality as well. Marble, marble, marble. This entire tub is marble. Nice glass shower, so you have your shower and your bath over here. This is one area, and I like the opposing mirrors as well because it really reflects the light very, very nicely. Toilet in there. Oh, and a little bidet thing going on. That's kind of cool, a little hand bidet. All right, haven't seen one of those for a while. That's interesting. Bliss products. Standard issue here at W Hotels. If I think of anything else to talk about, I will get back to you. We're definitely going to put this bath to work, all right? That's definitely going to happen, if not right now, after I'm done with this. There is a robe hanging right here, so that is helpful if you really want to relax. And then let's get to this main part of the room. And when I looked online, I was so unsure about staying here. In fact, if I wouldn't have my W goal of staying at every W in the world, I probably would not have booked this hotel, but I'm glad that I did because this teal pastel, even though it is outdated, it works because it's Miami. Miami is very tropical and very tranquil, and it works. So love this decor with this, with this Asian type theme sculpt right here. Now the lights do have to be turned on one by one, which is a little antiquated. These are actually, you have to flip on and off right here with your hand. All right, so I'm over that, but I've mentioned this before, the W's do need an upgrade. All right, so even though they're still really, really cool, there are some conventional things that need to be upgraded. You do have a Bose speaker right here. The bed. Oh! Yeah, the bed is a bit firmer than the one in Fort Lauderdale. I like it. The mirror behind the art is really, really cool. I really actually am liking the decor in here. I've never experienced it before, and what seems a little outdated and old-fashioned, it could grow on me. It very well could. TV is really small. Let's see if it articulates. It does not. So the TV does not articulate. Nice little glass desk right here. It's a makeshift desk. Okay, so they use these 2 cabinets right here that are storage. You can see they just put the glass panel on top of here. Storage. All right. You do have a couch, I guess. You could sleep maybe one person on here if you wanted to. 2 people each way if you're feeling extra frisky. One this way and one this way, so you could put some people in this hotel room. It's kind of comfortable. I sat in it already. You can watch a game. It's probably actually more comfortable to sleep on because it's more firm than it is to sit on. Okay, nice little table to put your feet up right here. Look at those shoes. Love those. All right, little accent chair. This cannot be comfortable, can it? It's actually more comfortable than a couch. All right, that's why we do stuff on our channel, right? You gotta experience it to even know. All right, and then the balcony. Okay, and right now it is Thursday around 4 p.m. So you have a beautiful view of Miami traffic. But over here you do have a really picturesque view of, I believe it's Miami River. Right? A little windy out here. 2 little chairs. Just kind of sit out and chill. And that's really basically the fundamentals of this room. I'm going to be here for 3 nights, so I can opine on anything else if I need to. But right now I'm going to get inside that bath and then get on top of this bed, and then we're going to figure out what we're doing later. So we're just going to knock on the door, and I was sleeping. And that's what I forget. I always say this, even to you guys, and I still forget it sometimes, to put my do not disturb sign on the door, because when you're at an upscale hotel, they will stop by random times during the day to make sure you're okay, whether that's turn down service or an amenity or something. And today I was sound asleep. I had an REM nap going on. It was blissful, and there was a knock on the door and it woke me up. And normally I would be absolutely furious, but look at this. They said we have an amenity for you, and I was just so groggy and such a delirium. I just said, "Ugh," and I think that they spoke in coherence and they just left it for me. But look at this. Look how cool this is. Now, I'm no sommelier, and this may not be the most expensive bottle of champagne, but what a nice gesture. And let's see what this says. And they even sealed it. All right, and let's see what this says. It has my name on it. Looks like someone wrote it in cursive. Much better handwriting than myself. It says, on behalf of the W Miami, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to you. Please enjoy this amenity and your well-deserved status as ambassador. Handwritten, love it. How cool is that? This is what keeps you coming back. Even if this was just a note, forget the champagne. And this champagne may very well just sit. I'm not in a champagne type of mood now, and it's really not my go-to. But this is the type of stuff that makes me come back to the Marriott ecosystem. And I get more of these the better hotels I stay at, but very cool, very well done, and I appreciate it very much, Marriott. Thank you very much. I got the robe on. I threw it on in a very hasty manner because I wanted to see what was going on. That's what's going on. I think it could be bath time. And take a look at this view from the bathtub. Not so bad, right? I like the trapezoidal shape on this, by the way. So let's see if it's as comfy as it is cool. All right, so I'm in the bathtub. Check out this view. Hard to see with all the glass, but it's a beautiful, beautiful view. If I shut off the lights in here, which I should have done, even though you probably couldn't see me, the City National Bank is building, it's lit up. There's a view of the Hyatt Regency. There's the Miami River right there. You lean back like this. This is awesome. It's a very deep, deep soaking tub. And we had a hot tub in, I call it a hot tub, we had a jacuzzi in the Hotel Arts. And frankly, I couldn't tell you which one I prefer more. I mean, a nice marble, deep soaking tub or a jacuzzi. I mean, that jacuzzi will get you hot and will help you detoxify, I think, more quickly than a soaking tub. But this soaking tub is so relaxing. In my mind, I'm trying to like contrast which hotel I like better, Hotel Arts or the W Brickell. And it's gonna be a tough decision. It's only night number 1, so I have 2 nights left here. But I can't call it right now. What I can do is enjoy this Diet Pepsi. I'm quitting caffeine, I swear to God. Enjoy this Diet Pepsi and sweat out some of these toxins, and then see what we're gonna do later. All right, it's about 10:30 at night. My 7th night in Miami, my 1st night at the W. And really what I've done today is eat, sleep, shower, and bathe. The fundamentals. I'll tell you this. This hotel has the possibility of being my favorite W thus far. It's only night number 1, jury's still out, but it has the fundamentals and pedigree to be my best W thus far. It still suffers from some things that have plagued the W's in the past, in my past visits. It's a little outdated. I can only imagine how cool this hotel was when it was first built. Now, here's what I like about it. Very ornate, very different, very emblematic of Miami. I mean, with this Asian dragon type thing, and there's glass everywhere. Floor to ceiling, balcony, sliding door. Floor to ceiling, windows. I just noticed this. I mean, it's been here the entire time, but there's so much glass I haven't even noticed, and I like it because it's Miami. So the water reflection comes in, the skyline lights come in, the daylight, when it's bright out, comes in, and I really, really like that. In terms of the 3 hotels thus far, they couldn't be more similar but more different. Each one was stylistic, each one is classy, each one is cool, but all in their different ways. So anyway, I'm out tonight. It's been a great first day. And then I hope tomorrow we can go to the pool. I'm a little nervous because it's gonna rain all day Saturday. I mean, they're predicting rain on Saturday and it's a heavy chance, which means it's obviously more probable. So tomorrow is really the only day I think we can go to the pool, so I wanna get up and do that. So it's kind of all coming together. We still have to do the gym, and then maybe I can stumble across some other stuff that this hotel offers. But it's been a great first night. I'm gonna get on to my night, and then I will check in tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday, my 8th official day here. And my trip is winding down. And you know, when you compartmentalize it, when you break it up, I had 3 nights, as you know, at the Hotel Arsht, 3 days at the ADDiKT, and now this is my 2nd night here. Days go by pretty quickly, and that can be a good thing while traveling because that way your days don't become stale. All right, so I'm sprayed up, I'm lubed up, I'm ready to get some sun. I think this may be my last chance to get some sun because the weather calls for rain over the next couple of days. So let's head up to the rooftop. This is one of the coolest pools I've ever been to, period. I mean, this pool is on par in terms of its shape, class, and layout of like a Vegas type pool. Now, it doesn't have the Vegas rah-rah type sis boom bob music, all right? It doesn't have the type of opulence that comes with the Vegas crowd, but it's not trying to be. I'm talking about a pure hotel pool. Man, this thing is awesome. It's elongated, it's cascading, there are steps down to overlook the beautiful bay and the water. It's exceptional. I'm thinking liquid diet today, at least for lunch, and there are a few I saw on the menu yesterday when I had lunch at ADDiKT that I want to try out. So let's get up there, let's get to the pool, let's go beat everybody else there, and hopefully I can tell you a good time window to get to the pool. Remember, at Hotel Arsht, it was between 2:30 and 4:30. And let's go see if there's a specific time window that the people who live here, because there is a residential tower in this W. When they come out, you know, it's the time to come out. So let's go see if we can piggyback off of them. All right, let's go. All right, so that's where we walk in, right where that gentleman is right there. There's the very first pool. And then look at this spot they gave me, right in the sun, right overlooking the bay in downtown. Right, this spot is based off functionality, and you want a prime spot, and really it gets no more prime than this. Over there, it looks like to be like the restaurant, and then right here, I mean, there's nowhere else to go, and you got sun for hours. Let me get the sun all the way from there, all the way to there. See, but here's my breakfast of champions. We have a mango passion. It's not a pina colada. They're out of pina coladas, and they're out of the coconut drinks. You know I like those drinks with the coconut, the actual coconut. Yeah, they're out of those. And then they're out of pina coladas. So my next go-to, I guess, is passion fruit. We got Diet Pepsi and we got a water. I mean, if this isn't vacation, I don't know what is. And by the way, there are some more seats down there at the other end of this artistic thing, right? If you want to be over there, but if you're looking to come and get all-day sun from like 11 to 4, ask for one of these spots. I think it's called the Bay View. All right, let's get to breakfast. All right, I'm about 2 hours in, and this spot is crispy, right? If you want to get crispy, get this spot. Again, it's all the way to the very right. Come here at about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to get at least 3 to 4 hours of sun. I'm probably only halfway through, but loving it. This is the spot, and look how beautiful it is. Could not have asked for a better day. So, I'm back and forth between lunch or not. You know, we did lunch here yesterday, and it's the same menu. Because they were closed inside. So when I ate inside yesterday, I got the same menu as the pool because they closed from 3 to 5 at ADDiKT. So I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to go eat lunch at ADDiKT or do I want to eat out here? So here's what I got. Ordered the grouper ceviche, which is coconut leche de tigre, serrano pepper, basil, crispy quinoa, and plantain chips. And I ordered the chirashi bowl. Salmon, seared tuna, cucumber, seaweed salad, edamame, mushroom, avocado, brown rice. The chirashi bowl seems right up my alley. And then of course the salmon tartare. So I went grouper ceviche, chirashi bowl, salmon tartare. Here is the grouper ceviche. Here is the chirashi bowl. And then here is the salmon tartare. Chirashi bowl, salmon tartare, grouper ceviche. One of these came with plantains, and then one of these came with some chips. Let's get to work. All right, so after a few bites, I had them arranged in order. 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 is the chirashi bowl. I knew immediately when I saw it, it spoke to me. It's got everything I like. It's got avocado, it's got brown rice, it's got cucumber, it has seaweed, it has edamame, it has tuna, and it has salmon. It is fantastic. The only thing I don't like is that it's really heavy on the sodium soy sauce, which has a lot of sodium in it. So if you're looking for something more natural, or if you're focusing on staying away from sodium, be cognizant of that. Even though that it is heavy sodium, it's still my number 1. Number 2 and number 3 were very close. I did side with the salmon tartare as number 2. It's the freshest, lightest, most natural dish. This one, you can feel a little bit, the coconut is a little overpowering. I find it to be delicious. I don't find coconut to be the best profile of fish, so I liked the heavy coconut, but I did put the salmon tartare at number 2 because it is the most natural and organic and true to form of these dishes. So my pool time is ending, and here's what I've discovered. If you get out here early in the day, you want one of these spots right by this face artwork or way down at the end, way at the end of the infinity pool. If you get out here in the afternoon, you want to be more towards the restaurant and the towers. And if you want to be out here all day and want half shade, half sun, go somewhere in the middle. All right, day number 2, night number 2 update at the W. I like this place. This W is still cool. Spoiler alert. I mean, this is probably halfway through the video more so, but if you're waiting for the very end, yes, this W is still cool. Even though it's a little outdated, it's still really, really cool and well done. And I'll get to that at the end. The bed is amazing. You know, we got really, really crispy today. And by the way, kids, use your sunscreen. I left the pool today when my sunscreen was gone. I went through this entire bottle right here. There's only a little left. SPF 50, this is Neutrogena Wet Skin. Swim, humidity, and sweat. But when I found this, because if you're out in the sun, you have to reapply, but it washes off. So it's kind of like, it's kind of counterproductive. When I found that Neutrogena Wet product, it is a game changer. You sat outside in direct sun. I was sweating like it was a sauna for about 3.5 hours. You were with me, you saw it. Normally I'd have major redness. Sometimes I'll break out a little bit. That product is a game changer. If you want to go to Cancun or Miami and live in the sun, that product is amazing. So what I'm getting at is I got really, really crispy today. And you know when you're out in the sun, when you're out in the day, it saps a lot of energy out of you. I'm saying it right now. You know, I can be dogmatic, and I say that a lot too. But I do a lot of best. Best gyms, best restaurant, best rooftop, best egg white, drink, and best W bed thus far, period. And it's because I can tell it's been replaced over the years at least a few times. I would surmise that this hotel is at least a couple decades old. Somebody can correct me if you want. I haven't even Googled or Wikipedia'd it, but I know that this building is not brand new, and I know that some W beds have still been there since the beginning, which is kind of weird. Best W bed ever. Now, I will say this, okay? Not attached. All right? Headboard not attached because there's a mirror behind there. I'm just saying. Let's not get awkward about it, okay? Just say it. So anyway, what I'm going to do is that it's Friday night. It's my second to last night here, but tomorrow night is my last night, but I have to leave Sunday morning at 6 a.m. So tonight is really my last night. So what I think I'm going to do is get in this tub one last time, take in the city view. There's the Miami River, there's the City National Bank, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna go to Komodo for one final dinner. And that's it, because tomorrow night I have to be a good boy because the flight at 6 a.m. doesn't wait for anybody. Saturday night, and I'm staying in tonight. It's my last night here, my 9th night, and I have a flight tomorrow at 6 in the morning. Now, in my younger days, what would have I done? I would have gone out all night and then packed and then gone to the airport. But with age comes wisdom, and you'll always live to travel another day if you live the life of travel. So, I've been here for 9 days. If I have to sacrifice one night and be clear-headed and get to the airport, that's great. There's nothing worse than not having a lucid mind and being worn down or hungover or anything at the airport, at least for me. You know, it's hard enough to sleep and tolerate people, let alone doing it when you are hungover, right? So I'm gonna get to bed early tonight. I do wanna show you some shots of the city. Even when it is raining, it is a beautiful city. Let me show you some shots of the city. This is what it looks like on a Saturday night, even though it's raining. Look how gorgeous it is. All right, so a beautiful city. And this location is phenomenal. Komodo is just 2 blocks down that way. Everything is right in this area. This is in the heart of Brickell, and it is a better location than the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel Beau Arts, which is that black building right there. That's where we were in the first video for our first 3 days. And this is a better location. Now, just marginally, because you have to walk across the road, or the bridge, I should say, that's about 5 or 6 minutes. So it's gonna cut 6 minutes off your walk. And Miami absolutely gets sticky, right? It gets really, really sticky. So if you can limit the amount of foot traffic, especially as a tourist, because we have not adapted. All right, us tourists have not adapted. So yeah, it's a phenomenal location. Like I said, Komodo right there. This is my Komodo bag from last night. I went there a few times. This may be the coolest restaurant in Miami. Now, the #1 restaurant in terms of revenue, price times quantity, sales. The #1 restaurant in Miami is Joe's. Can anybody name #2? Komodo. The place is amazing. I would go there every night of the week. It has everything. There's a nightclub / lounge up on top of it. Really great staff. It is exceptional. Amazing wine list and amazing people. It is amazing. Did I say amazing enough? It's amazing. So there's 2 things I want to show you real quick. Just things you learn while spending some time in the room. This TV has like 97 channels, maybe even 100 channels. This, if you want to just sit in your hotel room and watch TV, you can do that. Now, why you would do that in the heart of Brickell at the W escapes me. But if you are that person, like I guess if you're me tonight, you just want to have some TV on in the background, no shortage of channels. Over 100. Where's that remote? Don't know where that remote went. Can't turn off that TV. Great. Oh, here it is. So, yeah, look at that. It just keeps on going and going and going with channels. I can't even get through all of them. Unreal. And the other thing I wanted to write down to make sure that I did not forget, the Wi-Fi here is fast. That's as fast Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is so fast. I was doing a little video editing tonight because, again, it's Saturday night, early flight, it's raining. This is an off night. I should have more off nights. I wish I had more of them. And I was downloading large files. I was taking advantage of your internet. And wow, blazing. So if you do want to get some work done, or if you do want to count on a very dependable wireless connection, this W will guarantee and deliver it. So speaking of Hotel Beau Arts, both in the heart of Brickell, on opposing sides of the river. Very similar, a little different. Both are good. Both are going to give you a great experience. I would stay at both places again. Frankly, I can't call it. It'd probably be based off mood and company. Hotel Beau Arts is going to give you the classier experience. Undoubtedly, emphatically, adamantly, the best experience. Undoubtedly, emphatically, adamantly, the classier hotel is Hotel Beau Arts. The cooler hotel is the W, and that means that Marriott did it right in terms of their branding. They got it straight. They didn't get it misconstrued. I will say that these 2 brands held up. This W is still cool, and it is the cooler place to go. ADDiKT, we ate there for lunch the very first day. I had lunch there again today. Amazing. The pool scene is better here with much better service. The pool scene here, if you're looking for a downtown Brickell hotel with an amazing pool scene, this place has it. This is it. This puts the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel Beau Arts pool to shame in every facet, okay? Not even a question. So yeah, that one is going to give you the classier experience, or say that one, the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel Beau Arts. This one's going to give you the cooler experience. So who do you want to be? If you would allow me to maybe conceptualize and theorize for you, if you're coming alone, I would say, you know, and you want to be alone and you really want some time and you really like your quiet solitude and your refinement, then you want to be over on that side of the river at the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel Beau Arts. If you're looking for a little zing and a little zazz, right, and then you want to meet some people, and you're going to hear people at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning in Miami, okay, this is Brickell. You're going to hear that in this hotel. But if you want a chance to go out and be social and maybe meet some people on campus and be in a happening spot, this W is very, very happening. I think that is a great place to end this video. It's been an amazing 9 days in Miami. Check out my Hotel Beau Arts video. Check out my Edition video. That's over in South Beach. That was probably my favorite of the 3, but I actually like Brickell better than South Beach. Check out my Edition video. Check out my Hotel Beau Arts video. The Edition was probably my favorite hotel of the 3. In case I don't do a compare and contrast juxtaposition of these 3 hotels, I will let you know that the Edition from a hotel standpoint was the best experience pretty handily. I will, however, say that I do enjoy Brickell more than South Beach now. I used to enjoy South Beach more, now I enjoy Brickell. The city's changing and I'm changing. Let's change together. So On that note, I think I'm going to end it for tonight and for this video. Miami, it's been great, and I can't wait to spend more time here, and I'm looking forward to doing so. But until then, I'm out.